Pleasant conditions for your travels as you go through your 6 o'clock hour. Here's what's happening at Route 219 in Lewisburg. Notice as we look back towards the interstate and towards the town, looking pretty good out there today. Temperatures are generally sitting in the upper 60s and lower 70s as we showed you during the first weather around the region at this hour. So overall, we are going to see temperatures staying in this general neighborhood at least for the next hour or so before the sun sets, which happens at about 8:30 this evening. Winds out of the north-northwest at 12 at the Beckley Airport, in addition to the conditions that I showed you before the break. Also, it's fairly dry. Relative humidity is only 45%, and the barometer is kind of low at 29.96 as it continues to drop as we continue to see these low-pressure centers make their way towards the region. 79 though in Roanoke on the other side of the state line, 83 in Raleigh, 78 in Charlotte, 78 also in Knoxville. Temperatures are once again pretty warm off to our southwest as low pressure continues to pull warm, moist air into this part of the country from the Gulf of Mexico, and that's also helping to feed some very strong showers and thunderstorms that we're seeing now. The Doppler radar, combined it with the satellite, we can see those clouds and showers and thunderstorms over western Missouri, back into Oklahoma, Arkansas. Areas that have gotten hit very hard over the past couple of days, past couple of weeks, are getting hit hard once again as we go through this evening. Meanwhile, for us, it's pretty much a clean sweep, unless you're heading well off to the south, down towards Charlotte, where there could be isolated showers as well. Now, we're talking about possibilities for excessive amounts of rainfall. In this case, what we mean is rainfall that exceeds the amount necessary to cause flooding. So you'll notice that there's a slight risk for that in this yellow area on the screen, which of course includes most of the area until you get up into Pocahontas County and down into extreme portions of Monroe County. A lot of times we're going to see good amounts of rain. The Futurecast shows that these rain bands coming through the region again and again and again. This is around lunchtime on Tuesday. And then as we go through our Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, guess what? More showers. And these are thunderstorms as well that we'll see pop up as we go through our Wednesday morning. So late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, there's a possibility for some of the storms to be on the strong, perhaps even severe side, in addition to the heavy amounts of rain that they'll be dropping. As we go through our Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, there's a possibility we'll be tracking for you, of course. Meteorologist Christian Butler, Katie Frazier, and I all looking at it for you. As we go through our Wednesday afternoon, we'll continue to see chances for showers and thunderstorms. That takes us into Thursday morning. So this is not surprising that we're talking about excessive amounts of rainfall when you have band after band after band of heavy amounts of rain. So Futurecast rainfall, this is in the GFS model, and you notice that there's a pretty good area painted in the purple here, which of course indicates more than an inch and a half of rain, and some of the isolated cities around the region are going to pick up similar totals. So watch out for some urban street flooding in areas that are tend to be low-lying and tend to pick up water when you have heavy amounts of rain. Eggs and Paints forecast brought to you by ARH. Smiley faces at first give way to frowny faces just about everywhere around the region, and then we are going to see pressure go way up as we go into the weekend. However, as the pressure goes up, the temperatures are going to go down. Temperatures will be sitting in the lower 60s on Thursday and Saturday, bookending a 57 on Friday with a small chance for showers that day. And then we're going to see cool and dry conditions, 68 and then eventually 71 on Sunday. And as we go into the early portion of the next work week. Look at that, 41 too, by the way, on Saturday morning. That's your weather. More news comes up in just a couple of minutes.